right.
If you understood 8.5, you'd understand 8.6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right-hand graph, exponential decay functions.
Not necessary.
Okay, so in the last section in 8.5, we had exponential growth, which was with something like y is equal to a times b to the x, given that a is greater than 0 and b is greater than 1. We had a graph that looked something like this.
It's gonna go down though.
Okay, where this point was 0 and then whatever a was, so whenever the exponent was 0, whatever a was equal to was that value. But now in 8.6, we are getting exponential decay. So with this one, still y is equal to a times b to the x. A still has to be greater than 0, but now 0 is less than b is less than 1. So that means that b is now a fraction, okay, between 0 and 1. So these graphs are going to look something more like this. Okay, where this point is still 0 and a, it's just going to be going down. So it just basically took it and flipped it over is what's happening there. So graph the function. Okay, the identify its domain and range, ignore that part. So number 8. Y is equal to 1/6 raised to the x. So we're still making, okay, the x and y table from -2 to 2. All right, so when x is equal to 0, what do we have?
No, 1.
Okay, 1. Anything raised to the 0 is 1. If I make x 1, what do I have? 1/6. And if I make x 2,
What?
when x is equal to 2, what do I do? 1/6 raised to the 2. What does that equal to?
That is gonna be
2 over
1.
36.
Oh, 2 over
2 12s.
2 over
36.
2
over
12s.
1 over 36.
1 over 36.
Boom!
Shut
Oh.
up. Who says
Okay, remember, this means 1 squared over 6 squared. Okay, 1 squared is just 1, so it's just 1 over 36. Okay, now with the -1, what happens?
-1/6? Oh wait.
What does a negative exponent cause it to do?
Make it negative.
Okay, it's going to flip the fraction, so it's going to be...
This sucker's gonna be -6 over
Okay,
1.
Joe, if you
The exponent's negative. Nothing else is negative.
Oh, so 1 6 1.
So 6 over 1, okay, just 6.
36 over 1.
Okay, so just 36. Okay, remember, if there's nothing in front of here, okay, you just take these and flip them. Okay, so then to graph this, okay, now you're not going to be graphing the -2 values because they're going to be really big. We're going to have something like, let's see.
Wait. Why is that 2?
Yes.
What? We just go from -2 to 2.
I know, but it's 1/6 and squared.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 1 squared over 6 squared.
Okay.
Alright, so at -1, we're at 6. 0, we're at 1. 1, we're at 1/6. 2, we're at 1/36. So this one comes down like that.
Whoa. I don't like that.
Alright, number 10. Y is equal to 3/4 to the x. So I'm going to make my table. Alright, when x is equal to 0, what is y equal to?
1.
1. X equals 1. What is y? 3/4. X equals 2. 9/16. X equals -1.
4/3.
4/3.
16/9.
Okay, 16/9. Alright, so a -2. Okay, this is a little less than 2. At -1, I'm a little bigger than 1. At 0, I'm at 1. 1, I'm at 3/4. At 2, I'm at 9/16. So this just slopes down and around.
Are we still not doing decimal ones?
I also realize that this curve is definitely not in the right spot.
This is fine.
Only if they're like easy ones.
Yeah, because a lot of the homework ones are like.
Yeah, like 0.5, you should be able to do that. That's 1/2. Alright, let's see. Number 12. Y is equal to 3/5 to the x.
1 is the first one.
Would James do the whole problem by himself?
Bet.
James is gonna do this one by himself.
Alright, at 0, what do we have?
1.
At 1?
5 times 1 is 4 times.
Oh, you're right.
At 1?
Oh,
0.
3/5.
3/5. At 2?
9/25.
At -1?
5/3. 25/9.
And then we're just gonna graph it.
That's so cool how it just lines up.
Oh my gosh, Joey, you've been saying this since we got in the
It's so
math class.
cool. It's just because I can't draw a line.
Joey's just astonished.
If I ever get one of the tacos, I'm just gonna spend hours for
Are
it.
you flabbergasted?
Just fix.
Never say that word again, James.
Flabbergasted?
She hoodwinked you. It's not actually a thing. It's a DLC.
He wasn't paying attention. I did something even cooler.
Oh, do it again.
What? Do the cloud. Can you do the cloud again? Wow.
Oh. Can you do like any shape?
It's crazy that you can draw that one.
Like
Can you draw an Among Us?
possibly one.
James, go draw an Among Us and see if it corrects it. Square. Oh, this is so good because I can't draw things for
Draw
free.
a decahedron.
What is it? Like, did
Draw an octagon.
No.
Oh, gosh.
Draw a decahedron.
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 This is a problem. Nope.
Like,
Actually, I did that one time. I did try to draw something with like 20 sides, and it literally just made it a circle. It was really sad.
it has limits.
All right, a -2, we're a little less than 3. A -1, we're a little bigger than 1. 0, we're at 1. 1, we're at 3/5. 2, we're at 9/25. All right, we go with that type.
Yes,
All right, let's jump down to the ones that have a number in front. We're just gonna do a couple of these ones.
I think we're.
All right, 20. Y is equal to 5 times 1/4 to the x.
James has been caroling.
I know.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, James doesn't answer much,
Yeah,
so.
you heard
I've
me.
been participating.
All right,
Oh my god.
at 0.
1.
Okay, that's 1 times 5.
It's 5.
Okay, at 1.
5. 5/4.
Okay, 5/4.
Yes,
Oh.
James.
At 2.
That's
Why are you looking at me?
25 over 16.
This is the only thing getting squared.
Oh, okay.
So your 16 on the bottom is correct. Well, it goes on the top.
Yeah, Joey.
Is it just a 5 again?
That's
Boom.
5.
So smart.
All right, how about a -1? What happens to this if we have to the -1?
It's just gonna.
It's gonna flip.
Okay, so that's gonna give me 4 times 5.
Wow.
Okay, that's gonna be obnoxious to graph, so just, well, I'll show you what I want you to do with one like that.
Draw a random.
-2.
46.
Okay, well, what is this part when x is -2? Ignore the 5 for the moment. Pretend the 5 is non-existent.
Go on, Chris.
Why?
Why not?
Is it like
Oh,
1 over 16?
Why?
What?
Is it like 1 over 16? Or -16?
Okay, it would
Why over
be
16 over 5.
okay, it would be 16 times 5. Okay, the negative makes it flip, and then we square it, so that would be 4 times 4 is 16 times 5 is what? 16?
12, 30.
80?
40.
80.
80.
I was so off.
Boom!
Joey.
All right, so then to graph this one,
You're only 34 off. It wasn't.
Chris, it's the only math person knows how to do is
24.
correcting James.
No, it's 30.
You can't even do it.
all right, what I want you to do with one like this, okay, is go up to, at 0, we're at 5. Okay, at 1, we're at 5/4. 2, we're at 5/16. Okay, I just want you to, since it's really big, just draw it clearly showing that it's still going. Okay, well, it just decided to redraw everything. That's cool. Show that it's clearly going up. Okay. And that's sufficient. You don't need to graph those ones that are ridiculously large. All right, 2 more and then we'll be done. 22. Y is equal to 1/2 times 1/4 to the x. All right.
1.
So x is 0. What do we have?
1.
Oh, yeah.
Times 1/2.
Which is just 1.
1/2. At 1.
1 4.
Times 1/2.
1/8.
1/8. At 2.
1/16.
Times 1/2.
1
1/24.
20.
What?
Wait.
No.
No,
Six.
130.
136.
132.
36.
132.
Boom!
But you had 36.
Gee.
At -1.
Get dead.
What happens here?
Same thing.
It flips, so.
Flips.
So 4.
So 4 times
2.
1/2.
4
Okay,
times
so
that.
2.
2.
Yay.
Okay, at -2.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so that gives you what?
I'm a mathematician, sure.
Are you doing the homework right now? We should be paying attention.
Yeah,
I
pay
ain't paying
attention. You don't even know
I'm
how
the
to
one
do
who's
that.
literally like the thing.
And what's the answer, Ava?
You do 4.
No, it's 4 times.
Thing. It is really fun.
What do I do with the -2?
Do you turn that into
Come on.
like 16 over 1?
Okay, times 1/2.
And that's just 8.
8. Alright, so at -2, it's at 8. That's outside of what I'm going to graph. -1, we're at 2. 0, we're at 1/2. 1, we're at 1/8. 2, we're at 1/32. So I'm just going to draw my curve. Alright, this last one that we're going to do, number 26. -5 times 1/4 to the x. Alright, at 0, what do I have? Okay, that gives me 1 times -5. -5 to the 1.
Whoa.
5 over 4, like
-5
-5.
over 4.
Yay.
A 2.
5 over, well, -5 over 16.
-5 over 16. A -1.
It's just -5 times -4, right? So that's 20.
This is a power.
Oh wait,
1/4 to the -1.
so it's just 4 over 1.
Okay, so 4 times -5,
-25.
-20. And then to the -2.
Wait, so it's like 16.
So what does the -2 do to the 1/4?
80 over 1. -80.
Wait, are you?
Fun fact. Look at this problem.
It's the same one, just not negative.
Oh.
Oh
Wait,
my
go back.
goodness. Why would they do that to us?
Go down.
Alright, so graphing this.
They were in a silly group.
What?
Alright, so at -1, we're at -20. Okay, we're all the way down here. At 0, we're at -5. At 1, we're at -5/4. At 2, we're at -5/16. So this time your graph is upside down. Okay, notice if you looked at that graph, you could literally just flip it over and it gives you this one. Okay? Any questions about those?
No.
Alright, so then I'm going to assign you
No, Jamie.
7, 11, 21, 23, and 25. Alright, and then, well, here, I'll stop.